permeated.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Hawkins again, and we are back for Red Skies in Chapter 2 of this beautiful vintage story. We are officially now in up to speed, and this is now a current version of the game, 1.15.7, I believe, as of today. So it's really, really functionally now. I went and made a little bit of a nerd poll here with Dirt, and pointing that and that direction are generally what I think might be home, and this is an intensely red sky. That is gorgeous. So what we're going to do here is, as long as there's no temporal storm coming, we're going to probably sleep through the, if I could remember the controls. See how good this is? This is no chance of getting me killed, I promise. It's 8:10 at night. Let's look over some changes. There's been a lot of them. Okay, so we got all new icons and stuff for a number of components, like the cattail roots are new, the flint is new icons, and so on. There's been some new rules applied, some new systems in things. What else? Oh yeah, there's now the pit kilns to do the charcoal works with, so there'll be lots to see if we ever make it home. So chapter 1 left our intrepid explorer here wandering aimlessly and horribly lost, and this is the reddest sky I've ever seen. I guess it's not coming through super red for you guys, it's more of maybe a purple hues, but this is blood red skies right now to me. Jeepers, it's terrifying. Alright, so without further ado, that was painfully close. Oh, that was not what I expected to do. I was like, let's make a dramatic jump into the water, and I totally landed in the shallows. That was dumber than dumb. Let's use medicine a couple times, shall we? We do have enough cattails to get us started on our journey. I'm going to give us a quick boost of food before we head to bed. 2 more maybe. There you go. And let's hop in. Are we ready for sleep? Up to 7 hours. It's 9 o'clock now, so basically we're good. Let the sky fly by overhead. We're out on the lake. We're unlikely to get attacked at this point, so we will see what happens. Alright, just like that, we're through the night with the magic of the YouTubes. So a couple things are going to be different this, or the same this time around. We do have, what do we have for supplies in here? We could take that, that's probably best. Alright, I'm going to grab this baby off here, since we got the extra one. And then we're going to head on our journey. We're going to be still doing the same sort of pattern, about an hour of recording time, and I'll edit that down and do the whole fast spin through on things and all that jazz that we've been doing so far. See, people seem to be fine with it. I like the style. It actually kind of like, you get the best of both worlds. You get a bit of a spin through the boring parts and the non-chatty parts, and then you get to buzz ahead. So I think that's okay. Hi, Ram. We don't want to mess with you. I will try to get us some good content and get us a high-speed adventure on the journey home. See what we can come up with. See if I can remember not to get eaten by wolves. Now, we don't have a map or anything, so there's no point in, for instance, marking this. Would be great, but I got rid of my, I got rid of my regular packed dirt in light of having no room. It's unfortunate. It's a raccoon. He's fine. Now I want to keep heading this direction. I gotta make sure that I watch my skylines better than I did in the last couple episodes, because, and I went through and it was like, this game was put on the back burner for me, and I'm sad that I missed out for so long of playtime, but honestly, it's really great to be back in it, and I'm enjoying it. But I basically spent this past week doing edits. Is the only time that I had. So my hope is that these will come out every other day. If I can achieve every other day status, I'll be pretty happy. What do you guys think? Is every other day enough to satiate you? I don't know. Let's swim. Okay, so I was looking to show that this rainfall in the area is common. I've seen a lot of it in the last episode or two, but I've never noticed this before. Is this new? Rift activity high? What is that? The gear's not moving. Is that stability related? I do not know. Rift activity sounds interesting. So I'm trying to not come to grips with the fact that I've probably irrevocably lost. It's very possible. But what we're going to do is kind of keep scooting through these lands along the coast here. Work our way maybe up through there. Gotta remember we are in... this is still obsidian, so this is not a biome I got here in, so... But it's still the basalt fun, so we'll see where that takes us. What do we have for... Oh yeah, we're overkill on sticks already. Make sure that we keep the... Oh, hello. Yeah, you guys are much appreciated. Get a bit of a free food boost here. I know we've still got all the other stuff, the cattail roots, but those are not rapidly replaceable. They take... The problem with cattail roots, I guess it's not the problem, it's a great balance for them. Otherwise they'd be like super free food. But what they really are is super slow cooking food without particularly high value. You get a... You do get a boost. No doubt, it's food that's worth having if you don't have anything else, but only if you don't have anything else, really. There's lots of medicinal herb around here, that's good. And we are collecting lots of obsidian, which will help if we ever get home. I guess it'll help even more if we don't ever get home. We have to rebuild from somewhere else. Are we at that stage, guys? Are you guys ready to throw in the towel and say Drake's never going to make it home? I don't know. I don't know if I trust me to try to get home, but... Alright, this is good. We're getting some food stocks here. I like it. And I am seeing a bit of a clearing, so that's hopeful. New terrain, perhaps. There's also some idea of... Oh my gosh. Very gently, Drake. Very carefully go around. Phew. You don't want to punch rocks and dirt and stuff. I know there was like some flint and obsidian or whatever in there, but I'm like, no, let's not mess with that. That's going to be death incarnate. Ideally, what we want to do is kind of make it somewhere that hints at a terrain that we've been to before. And I feel like I've seen some of this. What do you guys think? I don't know. This doesn't look familiar specifically, but that kind of... With the big ocean, that's not making me feel more lost, I'll put it that way. What is that? Crystal in those rock up there? Some of the graphics look different, so I'm not really sure if I'm looking at the same thing as I was previously. Is that the same as that? Yeah, it is. That is crystal in the rock, in the basalt. That's fine. That's all I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yes, lovely. More seeds. Excellent. And so last time, at the last chapter, we had our home, found our home, built our home, made our adventure, went looking perhaps foolhardily across the globe and back for, not even back, just across the globe. It's okay, Mr. Ram. It's okay, Mr. Ram. It's okay, Mr. Ram. You just stay there. I'm not getting in your face too much. That was very in his face and very risque, because they hit like a truck. Let's cross this water. I feel like this is hopeful terrain. Let's cross the water. There we go. Now, I was just swimming underwater for the amusement of the light, of the sound effects, but I wanted to give a shout out to a guy whose content I absolutely love and wish he would make more faster of this game. He goes by the name of Papa Cheddar. I'm sure you know him if you watch a lot of this stuff, this game's content, because he is fantastic. If you don't know, oh my gosh, you need to. Papa Cheddar does a bunch of fantastic, amusing, and entertaining nonsense on this game. But most importantly, plays really good. What else? Could I ditch anything else? Keepers, not really. The only thing to do would be to put torches in there, which we all know how that turns out, don't we? Alright, let's switch there and grab this resin. Oh, a double resin. Papa Cheddar does some cool stuff, but he's got this sweet little edit that he does, so every time his character goes under the water, he puts a filter over his voice when he's in post-processing. So he sounds like he's actually like the sound of somebody you would expect somebody to have underwater. It's pretty fantastic. Very impressive work. But really good, overall good content. Amusing, not too full of himself type of a guy. And that really hurt. Not the, I'm the king of the world and I know everything there is to know, but he's really helpful too, so it's fantastic content. What it would be nice is if I knew where the heck, oh, it's 9 in the morning, and that's where the sun is? What? Alright. Are you coming towards me, son? Clouds are going that, right to left. But is the sun getting any closer? I don't know. Can't really tell. Feel like the sun is... I'm not sure where. Feels like it's way too high for 9 o'clock. Doesn't it? Doesn't that feel like it's pretty darn high? That is distinctly not in the middle though, right? It's in the east. So if that's the east, I want to be heading northeast actually. I think we're gonna keep heading that direction. Oh, I just about jumped in the water, guys. Just about done it. The thing with the water. There we go. Nope. Ooh, I just rolled those off. That was close. That was very, very unpleasantly close. Alright, back to the blade, please. No more of this trying to carry extra food when you're running across fertile lands full of food, Drake. You're gonna lose your torches and then have to spend 20 minutes fixing your darn torches. Seeds, however, will be worth stopping for. There's definitely no shortage of food along the endless journey. So I just wanted to point out something that has been brought to my attention, and I was aware of it, but I just wanted to shout out. These shells can be turned into the line that we're seeking, but the only way to do that is with a grinder. So we would need to actually have the grinding stone with us in order to do that. So it's not a practical thing because every single one of those types of stone or shells carries its own ID and therefore listening for wolves and therefore its own slot. So it's going to basically fill our inventory with just those shells. Which, I mean, at this point we would have enough, but we'd have nothing else to carry, so. We journey on evermore forward, or rounded circles, or whatever we're doing. Alright, nothing here looks distinctly familiar, but I am seeing more of the same sort of general oddities of these rocks floating and that sort of stuff. And we've seen lots of that, but did I just... Oh my gosh, I just did a circle, didn't I? No way. Did I just actually loop in a full circle? Oh my gosh. I might have just done a whole entire circle. It's totally possible. However, I think I should have seen this stuff before. Coincidence? Maybe? Let's hope it's coincidence. Wow, I totally just went in a circle, didn't I? I just loop all the way around this water source? Oh, that's horrible. Perhaps I did. I think I did. I totally did. Ugh. Okay, so something else that's new. When you nap out basic items with flint and the like, certain ones of them can be made out of the bones of the dead. You can make your handles out of bone, which is pretty cool. Alright, should we head across the open plain there? Oh, is that andesite? If it is, then I feel like we may be heading the right way. This entire adventure was to get lime. So either chalk or limestone would suffice. However, the other alternative is borax, and it can be found with a prospecting pick. I don't know if our homeland area would have it, but it is available in that biome. Or it is, rather, available in the stones that we could access, I think. Either way, borax is an option that is trackable with the prospecting pick, rather than the ever disappointing treks that we've been on here. Enjoyable adventure, but less than productive for its designed purpose. However, if we had set out to get a copious amount of turnip seeds and get lost in the process, we would have 100% succeeded. That definitely looks like andesite to me. My hope level just went up by 3.2%. Andesite. Yeah, baby. It's andesite. Let's swim. Alright, this stuff is feeling a little more like something we traveled past to get out this far. So it's hopeful anyways. I feel like we should at any point come across one of our, you know, remember the merchant that lived on a hole, or the spot that we camped out in the middle of nowhere? A number of spots like that. I feel all of a sudden hopeful. Slightly. There's a merchant there. That's the merchant with the hole. Then we're in the right place. I mean, did I keep the flax? I did. We've got 8 units now. Ah, yeah, so new icon for flax fiber. A number of new icons. Ooh, that was a hole in the ground. Let's see what this guy is. Oh, my hope levels are increasing. Ever moment by moment. Onions, huh? But yes, they also have wheels now. That's 2. That's another thing, too. That's 2. That's the letter 2. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Tasty grub. Guy calling for our business. Please come here. I've never seen another person in like years. Who's this? Oh my goodness, this is loudness. Loudness. Hold on. Where's my volume? Put some music on. I would like the music to be on. Sound levels? With the overall sound level? Bring the ambient sound level up. The weather sound up. And this one down maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that helps. That's fine. We could set the new voices on, but I'm okay with them as is. Alright, friend, what are you selling? Cracked vessels. And he will sell us potash. Ooh. Potash is used for fertilizer, yep. Sylvite. Sphalerite, sulfur. Sulfur is used in kabooming, isn't it? Sulfur powder, used in blasting powder. Yes. Saltpeter, powdered sulfur, and black coal to make blasting powder, make the bomb. Yeah, those are great. Well, thank you, Summer. Wait. Samoset. I vaguely remember that name. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Remember that name. But we'll see. Oh, hello. Giant hole in the ground. I don't think they would have relocated him for him being so foolishly located, but... Okay, this is an entirely new biome, that's for sure. Like, we ain't never been around here. Maybe we have, but it doesn't feel like we have. Alright, let's keep it running. Oh, let's get a bearing if we can. Flax. Oh, I like the flax. Hold on. I want to see if there's more around here. Always want me some more flax. I'll even gobble up the grains itself. Okay, let's get ourselves a vantage point and our bearings, and we'll check where we're at. Okay, so I think that's west. I really think that's west. Could be. I'm gonna grab that grains, those grains, and then head off across the plains. Oh, there's a rune there too. Maybe even stopping over at these hills. They look vaguely familiar. Oh, there's another runes there. Those are the footprints of the gods ones. Hancock book reference? Anyone? Let's check these out. Oh, there's a vessel there. Okay, so I haven't been by this, obviously. It is a seed vessel. Oh, it's got pumpkins! Oh no. What do we do without? Yeah, we do. We gotta do without something. I mean, we just have to. Sorry, Hammer. That's some sweet pumpkins. You're never gonna get a chance to get those back again. That was fantastic. Best find in a while. One of the best finds in the whole trip. Considering we haven't found what we came out here for. Oh, the music is back. That's beautiful. It might be a little too loud. Let me adjust that down. I just love the music in this game, and I gotta have it. There's even new music too. Okay, let's keep running. This whole biome is comforting in that it's andesite, and I think that I'm heading the right direction. We'll know in about an hour or so in-game. Birch leaves. There's new trees in this version of the game. Yes, there's larch trees. There's a red crimson maple, which is beautiful. I don't know if it's fundamentally different in any way, but what else? There's also the giant redwoods, officially in the game, and I think they're like, I think they require some special materials to cut too, if they're even cuttable. Oh, there's another rune there. Now we're definitely getting a distinctly westerly sun setting there, so I think this is northwest still, which makes me feel like we're heading generally in the proper direction. That's reeds over there. I thought for a second there it was a structure. Okay, what do we got here? A farming vessel? A scythe? A full copper scythe? Yeah, no problem. I'll make a bed. Like, in 3 swaths. Oh, that's another thing. There's some new recipes for a few basic items. For instance, the bed is no longer made with 18, but 24 of these. So that's cool. So normally you'd pick up one at a time with this guy. Well, this thing you hit there, and it takes that tile, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Ideally, generally speaking, there's like variables on that, but the new version is this, and so it takes 4, but it's 2 per stack. So it uses up 2 squares of that. So different. I like it. I don't know what fundamentally why the difference, but you are making, I think it's because you're making hay squares, right? And other blocks are made with squares, and I'm pretty sure that's the rationale behind it. How are we doing on timing of the day here? Certainly nowhere near bedtime, huh? So I'm going to go ahead and actually toss that bed. I honestly, genuinely do not need it. Actually, what I will do is toss that now that I've got the reeds. Now that is west. That's definitively west, so we have been going the right way if that's northeast that we want to go. This would be north. Maybe we turn more directly north. Let's do that for the rest of the day. Find a spot kind of off in that... That's a natural cave-in. Not something we did in the past. Really wish I'd have left more landmarks further on the journey. Kind of switched after a day or two and just stopped doing them. It's probably, very likely, my doom. So this ends a couple ways. We either make it home, in which case I'm the luckiest player of this game ever invented, or we don't make it home, and the don't make it home option is highly likely, but it doesn't mean our death. I mean, it could mean our death. That's one way, I guess, that we don't make it home. Or we just get stuck in cave-ins like that, like we're about to make ourselves into here. What's this, an ore vessel? It has what in it? It had 3 pieces of galena for lead. I'll pass, thanks. Alright, let's keep... ooh. I do love the bony soil. As we know, you can get a lot of value out of prospecting bony soil. Nice. Alright, now where's our sunset? It is off that way, okay. So we are about to hit sunset here. This is heading north. Again, still not finding anything that's distinctly... We've been here before, but we know we're heading generally in a northerly direction. I think I like the feel of those... Wow. I distinctly remember something that majestic, don't I? Ooh, just about distracted to death. Wow, that is insane up there. Some beautiful maples. I don't know if we're gonna find any of the new tree types, but that is impressively high land, which is what we need to find, I presume. Okay, we'll have to think about this. Let's put down a bed where it is 7:30. Not quite yet, huh? I'm tempted to decide I can't decide whether I want to go that way and see if there's water around this edge of that, or just go straight through it. I think the solution is to go straight through it. We're getting real close to out of food right now, so let's go ahead and gather. Come back for my sword there in a moment. Probably the wrong thing to be tossing in case we get in an emergency situation, but that was worth it for all those yummy foods. 19 berries, that'll get us a good dinner, good bedtime snack. What is seen through there? I can't quite tell what's going on there. 7 more berries. I can't quite tell what I'm seeing up ahead there. Are these new trees? They are! Walnuts! Oh, that's gorgeous. I'll have to get some of that for sure. Alright, I'm a little concerned about the environment I'm walking into in the dark. So let's Let's not do any more of that. How close to morning are we going to be if we go to bed now? It'll be like 3 a.m. Okay, we do keep adventuring a little bit more. We have to press through or we will not win long term. However, one false step, he says as he falls to the ground. One false step, it's dangerous enough. And that could be doomed. Okay, this looks like a decent mound. Are the mound builders here? Oh, hello. Wow. Hi. That's scary enough. Not a fan of that idea. I am a fan of that, though. Let's get up on this beast. Have a nap up here for the night. That sounds good. All these hills start to look familiar, right? You're really hoping to find home. So, I'm thinking this will be our rest till morning. Beautiful night for a sleep out under the stars. Alright, a beautiful morning indeed, and some lovely vision. We have the moon there, the sun rising here to the east. That is to the north. That looks semi-familiar. That doesn't, but it looks impressive. Really impressive. I can't tell if that's just not rendering under there, or if it's a floating mountain. Like, I'm pretty sure it's rendering, but you know what? We're gonna leave that beast right there. Another record of our passing. Hopefully not that kind of passing. Hopefully just like going by, not, you know, passing. Ooh, more vegetables. Are we not getting the stuff with these? Maybe not. Maybe not. We could go make another knife. That would probably be the wise choice right now. Let's do that. Save the other material or tool. All right, the journey north continues. Yet another day. This is peridotite gravel, guys. Peridotite. That feels even more home-like. So was all that crazy. Alright. Whip out your blade, boys. Now, I don't feel like we're quite on target for the location. Yeah, see? It's a good thing we made that blade. We need it. Oops, we need it for gathering that stuff. Oh, I thought that was a funny flower. It's not. It was a funny flight. Okay. A. Thank you for the lakes. B. Mushrooms that aren't grown, which is slightly disappointing. Crestfallen Drake. Reminded very rapidly of the reality of his situation. You are not heading perfectly and magically, like an intrepid, grand adventurer, straight back into your home base. Wishful thinking, friend. A little smarter, using the knife to drop rather than the sword. Disarming myself every time is probably not ideal. This is gonna get me dead. Or at least collapsed on. I know our home had a bunch of this sort of stuff near it, so I'm not entirely put off by this crazy cliffage. I just don't remember vividly enough the path that we may have taken to know if I'm finding things that are legitimately potentially homeward or not. It's been a long time. It's been months since I played this map last. I feel like it's not been that long because I spent the last week or so going through the recordings to edit them out for you guys. So, feels like I might have kind of caught up on some of the experience, but watch me find like early day spawn place or something like that, like go right past our home. This is all still peridotite, so that's, I mean, we did go peridotite to andesite, didn't we? Or did we go through, no, we did through the other sandstone or something. We were gone long enough though that crops could have grown right back where we were before, and it would feel like new place, but it wasn't. Anything look familiar, guys? Let me know in the comments. This is the ultimate challenge of this version. This wilderness survival mode. I think I just cut up berries and then walked away and left them, or something, and walked away and left it. Well, must press onward. Got a rune across. Oh, I missed my. Where'd my knife go? There we go. A little aqueduct rune across here. I think that's what they are to me, anyways. I think some people think of them as like a raised highway thing or something, but. So interesting, this may end up being a longer episode with me babbling so much, but interestingly, the idea of this game has re-inspired me to think about it differently than I did before. The story, because we're told of a past civilization, basically, right? And all the terrors and traumas related to that. What did we just pick up? What's this? Claystone. But basically, what are we talking about an advanced civilization of the past? Or was it advanced? Was this like what we would call Middle Ages type of era? Or are we talking like spaceships? Like, where is the tech of this place? I presume by the discussion of it that we're talking kind of Elizabethan type of English level for the European reference, tech-wise. And a civilization like that, what would you expect that it would have left over for future places to see after thousands of years of death and degradation, of nature taking its course? From all I can imagine, all that would be left would be their stone structures. Which of course fits the evidence, but not conclusive, but it does fit the evidence. Stone and earthwork would survive. Metal certainly would not. Wood products obviously would not. Anyways. Don't need that. We continue. Hello? 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 See what I'm seeing here? This is a dude that doesn't have the new wheels. Oh my goodness. Is this possibly the guy that we bought the bread from? Could this be the dude that we bought the bread from? You remember that? There's grain over there. Gotta get it, and then head back the other way. Just for the seeds, I'm not interested in the grains themselves, really. That's flax. More flaxseed is always welcome. This is very promising. He is not a new, like, that's not a new biome. Because otherwise he'd have the new 1.15 wheels. His wheels aren't updated. This is what makes me think we've just seen a place that we've been before. Maybe not actually to that merchant, but certainly in the general vicinity, I would think we'd have to have activated this biome or this chunk or however the game does those sort of spawnings. Because I feel like it probably wouldn't rebuild and respawn everything. Maybe it would. Maybe that's how it works. I know when I, before, you guys didn't see it, but before we got back into this chapter, the beginning of today's episode, before I recorded it, I had to come on and make sure that the update was working and everything, so so we wouldn't have catastrophic failures. And it wanted to do a whole bunch of updates for things, so I imagine it's like things that needed to be reset, and this is a peridotite gravel. Big peridotite gravel section, I'm hoping. Oh, my hopes arise. Could we be finding our way home? Could we? Maybe? It looks distinctly possible. Okay, no, I keep coming, like, edit a little bit, come back, do some more edit. I'm making this edit much harder for myself. I know, but I'm really, really hyper excited. So we may very well have been stupidly lucky and found something resembling home. I know for certainty that we had a nasty cliff section to go through early on in the adventure. This is medium fertility soil, which I don't remember. A little throwing me back. Up and over the crest. Crestfallen. I don't remember that mountain at all. Can't tell. That seems like it's the sun's a little bit to that behind me. But if this is noon, it's 11. So I don't know if that's like... Where are you headed, son? Do not know, sunny boy. That's throwing me off. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a mountain like that in Vision before. So we'll head off that way. Man, this is pressing my memory to its limit. See one of the new plant types. Here we go. That's peat. This. Cinnamon ferns. One of the new decorative plants. I don't think they have a purpose, but... other than beauty itself, there's another one, the eagle fern. Lovely. Now, this. I think we're still going north. Fairly sure we're still going north. But these new ferns mean I'm out of the biome that we were in, so maybe we need to go east a little bit. Alright, let's follow that logic and head high. My beautiful caves. My beautiful undead things. I mean, drifter things. Formerly rusted things, I presume. Must be full on stone. Or on sticks. Alright, let's go for a swim. Alright, we've crossed into across the other side, as you saw, but the weather has turned on us again, so I've now lost my sun bearing. I'm going to pursue the same direction, however. Alright, that is an uncomfortable feeling, and the fact that this is already spoiling. That sucks. Didn't realize that I wasted I spent that much time traveling. And we're now actually half to the value of these cattails. Okay, this does look... Oh, the elation I just felt. Look at that. That is the most unerringly close to home I could have imagined. Oh my god. How? I don't know what to say. Other than that, that's a ladder. And right over there is our friend, Roy. Roy, have we got a story for you? My goodness. Guys. We came in there. That was the right instinct to make that turn. Had we not, we would have blown past it. Amazing. Oh my goodness. We're home. We're home. We've been gone so long that these are... Oh, right. These are also changed. Saplings have changed. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know what to say. We made it home. We made it home. Look at Roy and our beautiful road. Our friend Roy. Oh, Roy. I know we've got a bed at home, but we gotta come and hang out with you, man. We got a story for you, Roy. Roy? Roy's ignoring me. Like, you were gone too long. Roy! Oh my goodness, Roy. You don't say, really? Well, I was gone. I got lost. I know you don't have very many other customers, but... Okay. Forgive me? Okay. We'll sleep on it. Maybe tomorrow you'll forgive me. Oh, that's so fantastic, guys. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me on this adventure. It's actually exactly 1 hour of recording. So I'm not sure how long this episode will be, but dang. We lucked out so hardcore. Oh, I don't know. I was not expecting... I was like trying to mentally prepare myself for where we set up our new home. We made it home, guys. It only took us... I don't even know how long. It's the 15th of June. Like 2 weeks we were gone. Roy, let me tell you about the adventure. We started out heading that way. And then, well, the rest is history. Good night, Roy. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in game.